All right, we live, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing help, well, better understand yourself, giving praise to the Most High. So in this video, man, we're gonna have the phone lines open today. A lot of people want to call in. We're gonna be going live. Got Trevor Jackson on Monday, me and Trail. But we're gonna go live for an hour today and tomorrow, just to get some financial things out the way. And then we had a big finale on Monday. My guy Trail Jackson was out, so we normally do it on Sunday, but we scheduling it for this Monday. But I'm gonna play this video. I know a lot of people probably, they new to the channel, but a lot of this has to do with everything that I'm trying to set up for the foundation.
You also were active in the infiltration of many cultural groups. Before we go into that step by step, how much research and study did the FBI engage in of Black culture in the late 60s?
A great amount.
Give me an idea.
From the thing is, I can. They have a file on every type of magazine that Blacks read. They have a file on the music, dance, theater, actors, comedians, you name it, man.
And they would actually study these
fam.
different...
Oh, yes, definitely.
What would they do with music?
In. To understand the people, you have to understand the culture. To infiltrate, you have to understand.
Appreciate you, fam.
You had a lot of so-called white liberals that were infiltrating the so-called Black groups using the information that they had gathered from the studies of Blacks.
You mean just to understand the behavior pattern of our people?
Oh, yeah. I can, Will Heaton could name out some jams of Miles Davis that I hadn't even heard of. He could name off some books that I hadn't even read pertaining to Black culture.
Do you ever see agents actually studying the music?
Salute, Trail.
Yes. I've seen them going over even video portion of cultural events. The understanding, like you have an organization like Leroy Jones Black House. You remember that? Okay, Leroy Jones's place, which was done on the thing of tribalism. That's where I first heard the word Kintu, Mantu, Huntu, Hentu.
Salute, appreciate you, bro.
These words of the African continuum. I learned that from an agent. He ran it down to me. They make in-depth studies of the personalities of the people they're dealing with too, culturally.
So FBA code.
It's a thing of you can take their culture and use it against them.
How large would you say an extensive collection on our culture would you say the FBI has? Would you rate it as large as a particular library, like the Schomburg Library in Harlem? Or...
I would rate it better. And the fact is that they go into details that we probably would overlook.
And I'm just playing this. I know a lot of y'all, man. I just like to, got a lot of new people into the channel. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, but we got to understand that it's people studying the culture way harder than we studying the culture. And I just did a video on 501c3 and the preachers, man. We got hip hop preachers now, going all over and teaching the world about hip hop. And you would think, one has to ask, like, damn, are they getting paid? Like, what's going on with the money? So it's backdoor things that we don't know about that we got to expose. We got to expose what these organizations doing. I say right now, we got to pretty much disregard corner stores. Any of these NAACPs, nothing is working and nothing has worked that we have seen since the 60s. And this is the reason of it, of what this video, what I'm explaining right here. This guy is telling it all the information he's saying he got.
Will Heaton used to meet me in different places. You know, Will Heaton, that was one of my supervising agents. There is a certain bar in the Los Angeles area where people into Black cultural things met, and Will Heaton used to meet me there. And he would go into very long and tiring conversations with some very articulate brothers about culture, African culture and Afro-American culture.
Tell me about some of the cultural organizations that you infiltrated and what you did.
PASLA, Mafunde, Watts Writers Workshop, which they had.
The Watts Writers Workshop?
Yes. Watts Writers Workshop, which was one of the oldest established Black writers workshop.
That place was burned down.
Yeah. The Bureau had it burnt down.
How do you know that?
I know because I participated. I did the arson.
You burned down.
So he's saying he did it. So my point is, everything has to go. Everything is compromised. We got to start from scratch. You know, we got to set up our own stuff. It's like nothing that they got out there right now. I'm sorry to break the news to y'all. It's not it. Because it's not exposing nothing. They not like, this stuff has been out and ain't nobody really saying nothing. Ain't nobody like, yo, that, you know, what was done was wrong. Like, it's nothing being done. So at this point, it's like, y'all is faking everything. Ain't nothing for us. Ain't nothing for us for real. We gonna have to like say no. We gonna have to put down the rules and guidelines of what you got to do to be for us with any of these organizations. Because as we see, they could be infiltrated. We got to go to the people with this. Like, look, it's infiltrated.
Down the Watts Writers.
Yes.
Why did they want it to go?
At the time, funding had been cut to the workshop, had been cut out, but it looked like there was a possibility of a grant being given back to the workshop. And if there was no theater, there would be no grant.
How did you do it?
2 cans of kerosene, Purex bottle, gasoline, and a flare, highway flare.
So my point is, they gonna have, this is like treason. They gonna pay somebody in the camp. Once you get something started, they gonna get somebody that looks like you. They're gonna pay them, or they gonna, you know, however, pull them out of jail and say, hey, we'll let you off 5 to 6 years early, but we need you to do something for us. They get you out of jail early, and now you want to come home, and they get you to do all kind of crazy stuff for the real soldiers that's standing on business out in the world. So that just seems how the game is played, but we gotta show them this and like, yo, this is treason. You're using people, like you're using our people against us, so we don't have no reason to say nobody's done us wrong, because they backdooring with people that look like us. So if y'all don't know, this guy said he did the arson. He burnt it down. So this whole time, y'all, we gotta cut everybody out because they using faces that look like us, and they doing everything. So at the end of the day, it look like it's us that's doing it, not them. So when they see us coming at our brothers, we be like, bro, we gotta check y'all. We gotta check. They be like, bro, y'all divide and y'all divide, but they don't understand the game is, that's who the front lines are. These are the front line guys. And y'all, they say my connection. I'm back. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that, man, you need to be going after them. But they don't understand this trickery that's going on how our people are the frontliners. If we're trying to get past and do anything, we got to get past the line of scrimmage. And the line of scrimmage is our people. It ain't them. That's a whole nother level we got to get to. If we don't get past this level, how are we gonna attack? The enemy is gonna be within. So a lot of y'all in my comment section saying this, y'all like, yo, bro, you got to get at the top. Like, bro, we down here in the trenches, and we gonna have to hit the line of scrimmage first. We're gonna have to get people on code, and we gotta, like you say, I check paperwork. We gotta make sure our people that's around us, because this is what they doing. They infiltrating it, and then they having somebody else do whatever they want to do. And we look crazy going at each other because they're planting enemies within the organizations already.
Why didn't you use more sophisticated stuff?
Oh no. You're never overly sophisticated. It's too obvious. This way you make it look like, maybe somebody in the neighborhood that got kicked out of theater at one time got mad and came and burned the damn theater up, that kind of thing.
But you were
So y'all hear what he said? They want to make this stuff look like it's regular people doing it. They giving the codes and like, yo, look, I need you to do this, but I don't need it to be too sophisticated because it's gonna be too obvious. Now my signal's going, my signal's breaking. But what I'm saying is, they don't want you to do things too sophisticated because you're gonna know it's them. So it's like people are looking at us and like, where do we start? We got to start with the guys who are in the line of scrimmage, the people who I have to expose and say this to. I'm sorry. They may look like us. It is what it is at this point. We ain't gonna get nowhere if we got people faking like they down with the team and they not. We're gonna have to look at what's your lineage? When you in these certain positions and you speaking about our lineage and our people, we're gonna have to check you. You're gonna have to know how to speak, bro. Like when they be working for these networks and these ESPNs, bro, they make sure they let them know how to speak about certain topics. We got to make sure people that's speaking for us is speaking for us, because we got the proof that's showing that people have been taking advantage of us, the higher ups, and we don't know who they are. We can't say is this guy. We know it's companies and it could be the government, but we don't. They're hiding their hands.
Fair? I mean, did get to you at all what you were?
Hey man, that got to me a great deal. I love that theater. I built the stage.
You built the stage?
Oh yeah. When I got to the workshop, the stage that had been, the original stage that had been built needed an extension on it. The original part of the stage was in terrible condition. They had no lighting system. I put the lighting system in myself. I put the stage in myself. And that was a stage, man. And that was a theater. It's a nice theater.
Who was the director of that workshop?
Harry Dolan.
Harry Dolan. Some very, very well-known artists supported that workship, gave money to it.
Some very well-known artists came out of the Watts Writers Workshop. Glenn Tubman. Yop.
So basically, man, I'm just pointing out this video. I always put this video because this is like public knowledge. Everybody know about this. This has happened in the 60s, bro. If you go look up all the black political parties that black people have started in this country, it's probably I've seen about 20 of them. They're all been infiltrated. Our writers program, anything that was for it no longer exists. So we're gonna have to put all of this together and show the treason. We're gonna have to show, because it's out there. We got a lot of factual stuff that it's like we ain't gonna go nowhere until we get the boule, like they said. We got a lot of people with 501c3 organizations, and they pimp us, bro. Like, we think the organization is good because they showing face, but they actually just pushing agendas that we don't even know about. So everything got to be FBA certified, and you got to be registered. And we got to start with, I see a lot of solid people on YouTube doing their thing. So I know, and I can hear for what they standing for. I know they speaking on business. I know they mean business. So that's the ones who we can see right now. Anybody else, we don't know. You can't know if you know, who are you? Only way you can know is if you standing up for what we really care about. So make sure y'all hit them like button, man. Tell the like button up, because I want to get on the algorithm, because we need to be pushing this, and more our people need to see this and see what's going on, because it's a lot of them stuck on some of these 501c3 companies and Black Lives Matters, and these are co-op programs where it's somebody that's already operating it. It's deep now, because like I was telling people, when I went to Bethune-Cookman College. I went to for 1 year and dropped out of college, right? But they was always talking about pledging into some type of fraternities. And I always thought joining in gangs or fraternities was weird. But the thing I thought was weird was like how they used to haze people. We used to hear how they used to haze people, like, and have them do crazy things. And I'm telling people, this is the start of where they get our people on. Is right when they go into colleges, period. You know, those little, and a lot of people know that they got family members that's signing up for this stuff. And it's not everybody. They don't put that sauce on there for everybody. They just pick and choose who they're gonna move up. But all I'm saying is we got a lot of sellouts. We got to understand why they selling out, and what are they doing, and how are they getting it there? Because these organizations are called like Greek sororities, like they're Greek stuff. They don't come from our lineage. You know, it's Greek stuff, it's European stuff that they're in, and we're gonna have to expose them. Nah, let's see the comment section, man. If y'all want to call in and we can get something going. Seneca Village is next. Yeah, that's in New York, right? Seneca Village. Let me let we ain't got no callers. Let me let old boy play a little bit, because he breaking it down.
Kodo. Sidney Poitier used to come down there and give a class. Sammy Davis Jr. used to come down there all the time. Quincy Jones used to come there and give music classes. We had our own 8-track studio setup for sound. We had our own sound room there.
Was part of your other activities and responsibilities to study the profiles of celebrities who were supportive of organizations?
Definitely, and especially, like I said, psychological backgrounds, weaknesses and strengths. Did he have a weakness for blondes? Did he have a weakness for money? Did he snort cocaine? Did he smoke marijuana? They even get into, and that's one thing the Bureau loves, is their sexual background. They have files and files on different blacks, not only celebrities, but a lot of others, sexual activity.
What would they do with this information?
Oh, that's used as a weakness.
So they would feed these weaknesses?
Yes.
Did you see that happen?
Oh, yes. Doc Holliday, who is one of the leaders of the BGF, Black Gorilla Family, which is a prison gang in the California state prison system. Upon his release from prison, a certain sister made herself known to him at a nightclub, whereupon he moved in with her, and she picked up names, telephone numbers, information, that kind of thing. That lasted.
See how they using women to get you the same way how they doing it in the streets. They're just so, it's like a gang life. What how they operate, and it's people that have no clue, bro, that this is going on. As we saying this, it's like this has to be known as like, it was just something in Broward County to where the police department was like literally selling drugs out of the police department for 10 years, for like a decade. It was a whole big thing. And I'm like, all of this corruption, but the people at the bottom is the ones that's paying the most. And it's just crazy how we get corrupted and get penalized, and ain't nobody really pushing this narrative that what the CIA did, that the FBI. Because now we got people that's telling, but they not like these guys. See, we got William O'Neill was another snitch. He was in the 60s. They killed Fred Hampton. He told them. He told everybody. He was on film telling everybody. But nowadays, these guys ain't gonna say nothing. They're not saying anything. So we won't learn. We won't learn anything for what's going on, because they not gonna. They just gonna take it to the grave. So even though this guy was a big snake, it's like he's giving us proof and evidence that this happened. He was an FBI informant. Y'all shouldn't be allowed. It's treason for y'all to be attacking, the black, the FBA people, bro. These are tactics that y'all using to lock people up and really get money. And we got to call it for what it is. This is what it is. This is a sophisticated way of getting money. LA, the police department's got the police department's got internal police gangs. Yeah, man. They got gangs in there. He put, why are they selling out? For political gains? I think they also train them too, because they got to, because it's people that's just, they're doing this. It's like, I don't know how they recruiting our people, but they're definitely recruiting our people. And they're not just, our people ain't accepting to just go over there. I think they doing some kind of recruiting process that is very sophisticated. He said the government is at war with us. Yeah, they say the government is nothing but the mob. The mob switched into the government or something like that. That's why betting and gambling is legal. So it's just, we got to come up with some strategies, man. I wanted y'all to call in. I wanted to get some call-ins. There was a lot of people in the comments like, man, they couldn't wait to talk about some FBA, how we going to stand on real money business. A lot of people been snooping in the the chats. Kind of upset about the movement, man. But the dominant society afraid of the black messiah. Yeah, they always try to keep the black messiah down. That's why I'm saying this is why people are all automatically, subconsciously gonna go over there. Like they already gonna make the decision, and we got to understand why they doing that. Because if we have enemies within, we can't even fight the enemy on the outside. And they're using our people, So that's a good trick. I'm saying that's a good, me going in and out. That's a good war tactic, though. That's all I'm saying. That's a good strategy that they're using. Just let them fight with them within. If they can't beat them within, if they can't, that's the first line of defense we're going to have to conquer. If we can't get out of that, they're always going to be able to send people at them. So how are we going to be able to defeat that? And not send people out. They're going to have our own people. Like we debating, like we fighting each other right now. It's like to get everybody on code. That's what we trying to do. And to read the book COINTELPRO. Who wrote that? COINTELPRO by who? I'm gonna read it. The black messiah is a trick bag. White people don't have one messiah. The code is the messiah. My people don't want that responsibility. That's the real spill. White people don't have no one Messiah. The code is the Messiah. My people don't want him. Say music is a strategy to weaponize. Yeah, because that's big. Music is big. The reason why it's so big because people around the world feel it and they follow. So we got to make sure we showcasing the right type of music and the right type of political music so we can influence people around the world instead of what they got now. They tricked it. They definitely pimped it. Definitely pimped it, bro. Yeah, but it's by Nelson Blackstock. All right. Got somebody calling in, man. We finna get that. It's like y'all finna get the lines jumping. Hey, what's up, Henry? Can you hear me? Hey, Henry. Hello?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good, man. Appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, I was waiting for your call some days ago, but you never got back. So I figured you wasn't live. But I'm here now. That's what matters.
For real, man. We've been trying to put some stuff together in the back, man, for this. But what's going on, man? What you feel about? We got to get the enemy within before we attack the enemy on the outside. What you think?
What are y'all referring to? The Melly Mel situation, Charlie Rock and them guys?
Not really them. It's just meaning the 501Cs, the people that in this video I was showing the Dark Heart Perry, how he infiltrated our organizations. How do we stop from our organizations from being infiltrated, right? From our own people. Not even, I ain't gonna say our own people, because he was FBA.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what we working on now. Me and some people here. They got the I'm in New York State, just to keep record. And I work with the United States Freedmen's Project, and we trying to put together a bill now to get us federally recognized as a status, the freedman status. I don't know if they're going to put FBA on alongside of it, but that's one of the first things, because the delineation movement is so powerful right now. I didn't know it was going to get this powerful this fast.
Right.
But it's going in the right direction. And if we can get that federal recognition as a status, that's going to help a lot, and it's going to defeat the enemy within, because we know who they are. It's the Divine Nine, a lot of the Boule, the NAACP, the Congressional Black Caucus, a lot of the Boule, not all of them, a lot of them.
Not all of them. Yeah.
We know, not all of them. Some of them are good people. I know some of them. But those are the enemies within the old, the old civil rights crowd. Not all of them either. But once they see, because they seeing the strides that we're making.
Right.
We shook the table and caused the Democratic Party to crash into the floor. A couple of dishes and saucers fell to the floor, and they lost. They lost everything. And now with the Fat Joe thing, we got him out the paint. We still on his bumper now.
Right.
Now we going after these other people. You're gonna learn to respect us. So now, let me tell you how power works. When people start seeing, because people gonna follow the power.
Right. That's what
they right do. Now, a lot of our people don't really see themselves as worthy of having no kind of power, and a lot of our people are scared of power. But once they see that which way the paradigm is shifting, we'll be able to weed out those enemies within real fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You understand? So I think we on the right course, and you know, people like yourself doing the petitions, and man, that's wonderful work you're doing. I support it 100%.
I appreciate that.
And you know, we're gonna see in the next year or two, because now we got to get ready for those midterms to get our people ready for the midterms to fight.
Right.
And once they see that, I mean, yeah, we're going to celebrate these little wins and victories we get. You know, these little wins. It's good cause, because it's never been done before. What we're doing now has never been done.
Right. It ain't never been done, for real. We're the first time doing it.
So this is the first time this is happening on this scale.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So a lot of people on the, you know, that's within our community or from our lineage, they still kind of like, they don't really believe it. Nah. You know, they're crying about Snoop Dogg and Nelly and them going to the inauguration and all that stuff, because they still don't believe that they worth having any power. See, our people been so conditioned to be you know, dependent on white society. And when we start breaking off from that and going on our own, doing our own thing, that scares a lot of people, because doing the work that we doing, yourself and others like you and myself, doing this kind of work comes with a responsibility. And with responsibility comes accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And that scares a lot of people.
Yeah. They scared to be accountable, but we got enough good people that where it's no reason. I just think that nothing went right. Like I feel like we got to ban the corner stores. We spending too much money with people we don't even, you know, we need to keep all of that money in our community, and we need to understand what we're going to do with it. In my opinion, I think we got to delineate. If it ain't a FBA store, if it's not, like, we got to make sure we put the stores and the businesses around the communities that we're going to be shopping at.
Right. See, now that's good. That's very good thinking, and that's the way to think. And this is why right here in New York, we really, bro, I mean, when I tell you we working hard and struggling, because what happened in this state and this city, a lot of FBAs done moved away from New York. So you don't, like, you know, we don't have the numbers like we used to have. When you come to New York now and you see black people, 90% of the time they're going to be Caribbean or African, mostly Caribbean.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of foundations still left, but not like it was.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why we're trying to get
yeah.
You know, we're trying to get a database for where we at, where are our enclaves at in the city, because we do have a lot of us still here. You know, it's a couple 100,000 of us still here, maybe 1 million or 2, who knows?
Right.
But not like before, because before, when you came to New York, you know, you went to Harlem, Brooklyn, Bronx, and you was gonna find some foundations. It's not like that no more.
Right.
We're very spread out, because a lot of people done left. This is why all of this stuff been going on with the Fat Joes and all that, because a lot of these people don't have the same energy we have, so they allow a lot of stuff to go on. And then you got, you know,
you done got conditioned to let everybody around you. So it's like, you know, it ain't like the South, how it's so, you know, we so used to, you know, it's this side, it's, you know, we over here and they over there. But once you be in New York, I can understand. It's like you get conditioned to being around everybody. So it's like we all one. That's how y'all feel up there, you know?
Nah, we don't, bro. The thorough ones don't feel like that. We ain't feeling none of that shit. It's them new age cats.
Yeah.
And some of them old niggas, let me not say it on it. Some of them old Negroes, like Nelly Nell and them, but see, that was some money thing. That was someone why him and Charlie Rock did that. But what I'm saying is the thorough ones ain't with all that. We ain't with all that. I got quite a few Spanish friends. None of them talk to me with that N-word. None of them.
In New York, right.
They know better than to address me like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I've never allowed it.
Right.
So everybody ain't with the shits and giggles. You understand what I'm saying?
For
All
real.
of us are not with that.
We're not with it, man. Man, we had another caller coming in. I know I had to, we had him on the line. We were stressing. What you said your name was again? Was James? You there?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You said your name. What was your name again?
My name is Aaron.
Aaron. Okay.
Vaughn Black, they call me though. Yeah.
All Black. Okay. All Black.
Vaughn Black.
Vaughn Black.
Black.
Vaughn Black. Okay,
Yeah.
Vaughn Black, man. Well, go ahead and land your plane. I want to let that other caller, y'all other caller can call in, man. But go ahead and land your plane.
Y'all go ahead, man. I said what I needed to say, and I'll be calling back, for the next lives and whatever like that.
Yeah, we having a live today.
Y'all have a good night.
For real, appreciate you, man. You have a good one, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
So we going live today. I'll be live with Trevor on Monday, but we doing today, tomorrow. We're trying to get some things on. We had a call that was a no call ID, but if y'all called in, man, call back. I want to hear what y'all got to say. She put like them saying, yeah. I think that's a Bronx thing too, because that's where oh, here they go. Okay. World Best Braider, what's up?
Hey, yes, I just have a question.
Go ahead.
My question is, the Latinos, they're like really big going after the foundational Black Americans.
Right.
But the Caribbeans stole everything.
So you talking about like Busta Rhymes and Kool Herc?
No, I'm talking about Bambaataa. He claimed he's the godfather. Kool Herc's supposed to be the father. And then Grandmaster Flash, who stole his name from Grandmaster Flowers, supposed to be the pioneers.
Right. So we see identity
but they're not
theft.
anything else. Yeah, that's my question. I want to know why they not going after them and they constantly attacking us. And FBA always said, y'all did not create it, but y'all was the first people who came in on it.
Right, who actually participated in it. Right.
Yes, I remember them in B Street breakdancing and everything. I didn't see a Jamaican there.
So why you think?
And that's my question.
What was your question again? Why aren't they going after these people?
Yes, why if they coming after FBA, which is the creator, and they are the daughter. Mario's daughter said they are the first students. FBA is the creator. The Latinos are the first students. Without FBA, the Latinos are not even there.
Right. I think it's a public.
Yeah, and it's like
it got to be a PR stunt. Yeah, it got to be. I don't see why they coming at us. I think because it's the truth, and you got to attack the truth first. So you don't want everybody thinking. They don't want everybody thinking that FBA created it alone. They don't want that.
But my thing is,
yeah, go ahead.
How can they say they was with FBA when it was created when they trying to take it from FBA?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't know, but I feel that. What do you feel about the creation of hip hop? Did you watch the documentary?
Yes, and everything leads back to the Black Spade.
Right. Young Blackjack.
That's everything. Even you have Bambaataa even bringing up the Black Spade because the hip hop did not start with the Zulu Nation. So how you gonna be the godfather if it did not even start with you? That's
what I'm saying. But you know how people is. Everybody want to get a piece of it and say, I was a big influence when they wasn't. They just wanted that clout, you know?
And like I always been pointing out to every Latino that come my way, if hip-hop was created 50-50 with FBA, and Latinos, then why did Fat Joe in his bio say it was black music and he was kicking doors down? If you are a creator, the door, you are the person opening up the doors, not kicking them down.
Right. You right. It's Fat Joe trying to rob us, man. This is how they do us, though. They've been doing us like this for years. It's just now we catching it. But really, this would have been swept under the rug, and we wouldn't have never. This is what happened. This is the start of it. I feel like, and we just catching it. But
and as far as the Jamaicans, you have one of their granddaddies. I'm saying one of their granddaddies saying his name is Hugh Roy.
Who you talking about, Bob
Hugh
Marley?
Roy said, no, Hugh Roy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Hugh Roy said after World War II, the Jamaicans was coming over here working in the fields,
Right.
and they saw African American FBA block parties, and that's when they took that way of music and dancing and stuff back to Jamaica, and that's how they started dance hall and toasting. It's a video of him literally saying that, standing next to Cool Herc. And
right.
it's on my page. If people want to see it, they can come on my page because I got it off of Scoreboard Keepers. The video is up there, him saying they got their way of dancing and the speakers and everything from Foundational Black Americans.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say. Yeah.
Definitely. Listen, we appreciate you tapping in, supporting, giving us that. What is some things you would like to see? What is some things you would like to see on the channel get exposed in the future that you feel like we need to stand on?
I would like for the Latinos to know if there's no FBA creating hip hop, as to where I even like it's a video of Crazy Leg literally saying that breakdancing is that how you say Moreno style. If you saying that's black people's style, how you gonna say you created it? If there's no foundational Black Americans in hip hop, there's no Latino neither, because y'all was the second student. Y'all like the first one to come in on the hip hop before the Jamaicans.
Right.
So without us, there's no you as well. And I can't understand why you fighting against yourself when you fight against the creator.
Right. Man, we appreciate you. We're going to tap in on that. I'm going to make sure I keep my foot on their neck on that.
Yes, sure. And all the videos are out there. Their elders saying they was literally copying foundational Black Americans on video.
Oh, yeah.
The Jamaican.
We got to get
pull it up. Scoreboard Keepers, he got it all.
Scoreboard Keepers. Okay. I'm going to look it up, man. We're going to have to tap into it.
Yes, bring it up. Put it in their face. Let them know.
We got to.
Thank you.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. I'm going to look up that one, Scoreboard Keepers. He said do a top 10 Sambo list. I like that. Right now or all time, or what you think? All time or like right now? Because we got a lot of Sambos, man. Like, it's so many right now. Like, it's crazy. Okay. Cassette and records. Cassettes and records. Okay. Cassettes and records. But let's take a seat and see if they can keep hip hopping and popping. If FBA, man, I'll let y'all see if FBA subtract all our contributions from the music culture, there will be no hip hop. Definitely. Scoreboard Keepers and Mario daughter be over there. Gotcha. I may have to get on that one. Only if we could take the culture back from the wicked record companies. Yeah, we gotta create our own, or just. I was just talking to somebody about foundational Black entertainment television. FBET. We have that and just get them out the way. You know, we just need to create businesses and have them compete with stuff that they try to act like is black and be like, nah, that ain't the real deal. This over here is the real deal. Only if we could take the culture back. Yeah. Can I interview Hassan Campbell? Yeah, man, I reach out to Hassan. He did a video and he had my petition thing in there because he was going at it with Math Hoffa. And he put my petition up and he kind of like low-key sent his people to sign it, but he didn't want to really say he supported because, but I think he kind of like backdoor tried to get him to sign it. But I wouldn't mind talking to whoever. Went to a convention that took hip hop global. Right, they going on these dang conventions. Hank said, "I like this." Okay. Yeah, man, we gotta. Hey, listen, we try to talk about the stuff that's gonna try to make some moves. Fat Joe say 50-50, right? So if you subtract our so-called 50, what is left of hip hop? Right. Sickle cell trait. You know what? I heard that that sickle cell trait is not. It's different. It's conflicting stories about that, where that could just be some kind of gene. Because you got to think, when these people they want to service our bodies, so we don't know, from shots we be taking. Like, I don't even believe in these shots. Like, we can't trust nobody right now. Our situation is bad to where we can't really trust this system, man. We need our own system. Okay, Hassan is what? Hassan is a broke clock, aka a clown with title for black people because Bambaataa was black. Up, shaking my head, my people so broken. F for Hassan. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't really got nothing. I don't really know him of like that. I've been checking out his content a little bit when he was talking about Africa Bambaataa. He called Africa Bambaataa the Diddy before Diddy. Hip hop went global with KRS None. And good. He talking about sleeping with the 13th. Somebody was saying that. I was like, that's crazy. Isn't Hassan Campbell black though? What is he? What is Hassan Campbell? Is he FBA? Cuban Link says Foundation of Black Americans created hip hop. I think he would be the best interview. Yeah. I think so too, man. I think me interviewing him will be dope. I may got to reach out to him. All the real guys, man. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna just start tapping into the real guys. That's what we need. It's hard for the real ones to unite and come together because it's so much. The fake is too much in the way, bro. So I'm all for unifying with the real. It's a propaganda war against FBA culture and history, a hostile takeover funded by the government and tied to the black and brown agenda. It's an ethnocide, ethnicity aside. Yeah. Say interview Mike Lowry too. Say, what does 50% of Puerto Rican hip hop look like? Big Pun? Yeah, Cuban been saying that for years. Yeah, Cuban the real one. He tapped into the show too. He tapped in on the he done commented on it. I think I'm gonna reach out to him, man, and do an interview. I be seeing him on his interview game. You say interview Mike Lowry too. Yeah, man. I'm all the way down here, man. You know them big boys, man. I'm just touching in the game. I'm a small guy, you know. Son is the first. Man, if y'all seen my video I did on, I wanted everybody to click that link because Charleston White said that he'll never, as soon as when he found out about what the 501c3 do, let me show y'all. Check this out. Just so y'all can see, bro, what's going on. What this man said. What's it, hip hop preachers?
If you're thinking of going back to school to get a new job so you can earn more, don't do it.
And when you get with them, they get you better jobs, more higher paying jobs. And you get job security more than if you was out here on your own getting lower paid jobs because there's nothing back. But for them doing that for you, you pay dues. You must pay them in order to stay in their guild. You got what I'm saying? These are the secret societies in the hood that you don't even know that they here. These are the people, these are your councilmen and your aldermen and people that get up in high positions. And you wonder, how do they get in them positions?
It breaks down the nonprofit industrial complex. I'm gonna say it again, the nonprofit industrial complex. So nonprofits was set up to teach rich people how to keep their money, to funnel their money back to them. And secondly, they was set up to control and hinder social movements after the civil rights movement. So why you think all black people say, man, I got a nonprofit? That's why you begging. That's why all nonprofit is completely dependent upon somebody giving them something.
So that's why you begging. But he say this, and at the end of this, he say, hey, look, I never get a 501c3 again. And we pull up and he got a 501c3. Like, why would you say this, Charleston? And then you got one. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy, bro. He said, once I found out this information, I never wanted to get a 501c3. And he had one during the time of him saying that. This is the kind of deceiving that they do. They'll tell you one thing and really be on something else. Why is there no Puerto Rican twist in hip hop? Okay. Being on code means you shouldn't be on here in front of a whole world discussing your matters. White folks meet in private. That's code. So what you saying? We are meeting. We do have meetings on that ain't got nothing to do with this. So what you saying? We ain't on code? And they're not doing crap for the FBA community. There is money in anti-black propaganda. There is money in anti-black propaganda. These clowns lie for a check. For real. That's why I'm telling them we gotta expose these people, bro. We have to, like, I don't see why people gonna understand it. That's not what on code means. You clown. On code means saying F your kind no matter what. She sound like a tether. But Charles White seems to only cover the negativity in FBA community. Somebody need to find out who funds this little dude. I'm telling you, is he got some type of political party. He got some type of political party. But yeah, I like the 501. It's something called a 50C, a 503 where you be a religious group. We running that by and seeing some things, but man, uniting is some brothers doing some things behind the scenes and really care, bro. So that's what I really appreciate. Like, it's people behind the scenes that's really coming together, uniting, putting some things together for the people. So that's what's important. But the revolution definitely won't be televised. But I want us to get to a financial system. Like I'm saying, we got to have our own corner stores. Like, we can't be shopping with people that's in our neighborhoods to just get money and ship back to their country. That don't make sense to us that we're dealing with them. We must deal with the enemy amongst us before we challenge our. I'm telling you. Let me know how y'all feel. Like, cause people be telling me who would you go? Who do we go after first? Who do we try to get clear first? Because a lot of people are, you got to go after the big guys. Like, bruh, well, we got all of these snakes and people down here. How we gonna even try to attack somebody? We're gonna end up having to attack our own, cause that's their army. Just like how they did with us in the World War, in the Japan, in the Asian war. They was like, man, they realized that they was fighting black people. You're like, what? We thought we was fighting. They use us. We're the frontline soldiers. So they don't think like that. So they just feel like y'all attacking the wrong people. But these are the warriors that's on the front line. So what you want us to do? For real. For real. Enemy is amongst us. The agents, right? We got to get after the agents, right? Every movement we had was destroyed within, right? So if we don't recognize, that's my point, man. Because we be getting a lot of talk. People be trying to tell us to direct our energy to up top, go after these guys, and we going after these guys, and the people right around us come and sink our ship. Because we trying to attack them, and we got to really understand who is the enemies within. 10 years from now, the Asian community will claim hip-hop. Nah, man, they ain't nobody claiming nothing that we got, bro. We gonna have to stand on business. We got to make examples out of people. That's why we got to petition. We got to disrespect. We got to have a lineage that the government got to respect, so we know we can find people. Like, man, them Jewish people, bro, you say something about they finding you. All kind of stuff. Every moment we had. Yeah, we too welcoming. That's what everything though. Yeah, we is going after everything. Yeah. Because it's a lot of people, man, that already united, that's already against us. And we got to understand that. So it's like it's only two sides you could be on, the good side or the bad side. And just choose one so we ain't confused. We just don't want to be confused. At this point, it don't even matter what you want to do. You want to be on the side of truth, or you want to get over there and you want to, tap dance. Go ahead. Just let us know you tap dancing, bro. That's all. Go over there and, but they're going to try to sit up under us and act like they just solid and then be talking to the enemy, man. We focus on just black folk. Now we going after everybody. Watch the tether talk. But if you breathe wrong, you call anti-Semitic, right? And they getting you right up out of here. You put, I hear black people talking bad about FBA. That's letting you know something right then and there. If you talking bad about a lineage, that already lets you know just somebody trying to get something together. I'm already thinking agent. Because you supposed to salute, like it was something that they were saying, it was like FBA versus Pan-Africanism. I'ma salute any, whatever my people got going on. If you want to call yourself whatever, I'm saluting you. You know, I'm not, I ain't with all of that. But when it comes, appreciate you, Freedman Network, man, for the donation, brother. Hey, this Von Black. I'm going to try to get DJ Fast to call in and talk with you and give you the real game, because he first generation. For real, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I forget where I was going with that. I just lost where I was at, what I was talking about. But put tether alert. Whoever that clown is that keeps speaking on me is an agent. Yeah. But Asian community got that hate bill protection. Already bad, they own most of the corner markets, liquor stores, and nail shops, beauty salons. Yeah, that's my first thing I want to get started. Listen, no hate to the corner stores, to all of the people who got businesses there. I ain't got no problem with them. It's no hate towards them, bro. It's just, in order for me to feel like my people in the right direction, we got to take advantage of all the money that we spend out, period. We have to take it. We got to realize the people that don't have a lot of money are still assets to us, and we got to take care of them. Everything has to be bought within. You can't come to our culture and just sell us stuff, bro. We're at a wealth gap that where we can't have that no more. We can't have no culture can't sell us nothing, because the wealth gap is just too big. We got to keep all money in. My bloodline is traced back on this land before white people came here. Definitely. Yeah, mine is too. It's only a small percentage, bro, of people. They didn't bring a whole bunch of millions of people on the boat like everybody think, man. It's people that are indigenous. It's a lot of indigenous people that are here. They just don't understand that. They got sold the story so much. Oh, yeah, they dropped out the boat. So they think everybody came over here is just, it is some people that came over here that was a transatlantic slave, but it's not like you would think, the numbers. Man, y'all listen, man. We trying to get some stuff done here, y'all. FBA versus FOL, father of lies. Yeah. All I'm saying is, if somebody's down in FBA, bro, here's what I'm saying. If they down in FBA, like, what's your reason? And you should just be like, yo, it's a lineage. I salute them. If you trying to say what they are, they type of this type of group, it's like you got some type of an agenda to say that, in my opinion. Only 5% of the slave trade came to. That's what I'm saying. Only 5%, bro. They making it seem like it's like 99%. Like, nah, majority of you guys, we didn't need the white man to bring us to other parts of the world. We didn't need that. We wasn't that. We were the highest IQ people on the land, bro. We've been moving around. America had pyramids and was a big time place, like how Africa was. Some say even bigger. They're saying that this place with the Maya, because people don't know that Mexico was ours too, that the Spain came and took that from us. It was like All of this, bro, all of this land over here, we already had done, was here. So everybody came from Africa, but it's just, even China, everybody they say, but it was still people over here doing big things. That's why you guys should look into ABTV. He talk about this a lot. And he bring the receipts, but Tribe Blackfoot is the nation. Yeah. Yeah, I did a video on Cherokee. Like I got my grandma's like full Cherokee Indian, you know. Like full Cherokee. I got 2 grandmas that was, and a lot of us come from tribes, but we just don't really, they don't talk about the people took from here, sent to Africa and Europe. Yeah. What's your take on Native Son 1951? Never heard of it. He put, yeah, exactly. We got to make all FBA aware that every dollar you spend is a dollar that you are taking out of the new Black Wall Street. For real, bro. I'm going to start pushing it. I got to bring people to the page, but I got to start putting that medicine in the candy. So I got to find a way how we can get people to understand that we don't spend no money, bro. This is law. You can't spend no money out. Pull it up on YouTube. What, Native Son? It ain't where you from, it's where you at. It's black on black crime. That don't exist unless you call it Asian on Asian crime. What you think you talking about? Yeah, I don't know what y'all bumping in the y'all banging in the comment section. For real, shout out Freedman Network. Definitely can get DJ FaZe, man, to call in. We'd love to hear from brother. He could even tap in. I give him the thing. We can see his face. You said pull it up on YouTube. Native Son. What is it? A movie?
I took 2 things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business. Hi, I'm Ronnie. I'm the owner of Ketatov, and I teach people all over the world how to dance with their dogs on my website.
Now, this is a book that I recently just finished. It's a phenomenal book. I want to start off by saying a really good story. Native Son is considered a staple in American literature, specifically African American literature, because of its volumes of speaking for being Black in America around the 1930s. The story itself really does speak volumes for what we're going through right now as far as Black America goes, with police brutality in the current justice system and fight that we are going through. The story follows Bigger Thomas, a teenage boy struggling to find his personality during his youth. In 1930, we've got a lot going on. The civil rights movement isn't for another 30 years. Women's suffrage hasn't happened. The gay rights movement hasn't happened. People really weren't speaking up for people without rights at this point. That being said, this story is not for the lighthearted. So Bigger Thomas is this enraged character who is upset with how white America at the time of 1930 makes him feel for being black. In the story, we follow along and watch him struggle with his mother and his family dynamic and his siblings to go forth and find a job to help them. Bigger eventually finds a job. Ironically, the landlord of the apartment where him and his family live at ends up being his boss, Mr. Dalton. Bigger goes to meet his new boss, Mr. Dalton, and he is introduced to Mary, Mr. Dalton's daughter. She's somewhat of a player within the Communist Party, apparently. At this point, our main character is the chauffeur of Mr. Dalton's daughter, driving her wherever she wants to go. Eventually, we find out Bigger has a hard time lying to his boss for his boss's daughter. This in its own way sets up the stage for us to understand what it was like for him in the 1930s. Questioning if he should not lie also makes him feel like he's being put further into a corner. Maybe he should lie for her. And in the story, it really does just show how someone can act within fear. The turning point in this story does involve someone's death. Something happens in the story that Bigger cannot take back because of the color of his skin and because of the scenario at hand here. Bigger is chosen to move forward in a way that helps him, knowing that
I don't know, he wasn't getting it out. I don't know if y'all was with that. I wasn't. The story was kind of getting lost in the sauce to me. But I'm gonna let him finish.
The odds are already against him. The reason why I feel like this story is really important right now to Americans is because it really, really just opens up the bridge to understanding what it was like to be Black in America before a time where rules and ideals and morals even made a play for advocating for Black lives to matter. This is 1930, and we're talking about someone who is so scared to even be next to a white woman in a skirt for the notion that maybe there's some man looking at him and assuming the worst. There's a part in the book later where Bigger's interrogated about his understanding of what went on that night of the said night, and Bigger literally, in his head, we hear him make notions like, no, don't say that because they're going to think, what are you doing, boy? He's already made himself out to feel less in that sense. This is a term called cognitive dissonance, when your feelings don't align with your actions. And that being said,
I mean, shout out to him. He trying to get the story out and get people. Salute T Beezy. Appreciate you for tapping in with us. Y'all can all call in, man, if y'all listen. On this show, we was talking about a lot, man. We was talking about no corner stores. We can't shop with corner stores no more. We're going to have to put the APP out. Black Introvert. We was talking about that we can't be shopping with no corner stores. All the money that our people spend out, we're going to have to take accountability of it. And we need to start making sure that it's all money in, no money out right now. 2025. I know it. We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of organizations. And so it's not like everything, but it's pretty much, it's a lot of us. This is where you can see the actual movie. The Black Introvert. Shout out to Introvert Rockstar, man. He shouted me out on his channel. He do great work over there, Introvert Rockstar. I don't know if y'all subscribe to him, but he shouted me out on his channel. A lot of people have been shouting me out. I appreciate that. We waited for this. We waited this far. Let him rock out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna let him rock out.
It was within his means to figure out how to solve it that way that he could ease his mind for the said conflict. Right from the start, Bigger feels that he's going to jail, regardless of how he ends this story, regardless if he tells the truth. That just brings it to a turning point that's even more than the main plot. For me personally, I started to like the character in this book, and then eventually started to hate the character in this book because of how he's perceived. Bigger as a character embodies Black rage in the 1930s, and it's hard and heavy to read, but when reading this book, you need to remind yourself that there was also an underlying oppression going on in this story. There was the boss who owns the building that Bigger's family lives in, and also owns the place of employment that Bigger works, paying 3 times the rent in 1930. This book is truly a deep experience, and I recommend it for anybody who right now is searching for any kind of light on this situation, or for anyone who wants to say all lives matter, or anyone who wants to say blue lives matter. I urge you to read a book like this and try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. If you're familiar with this book or read this book recently, please comment below. I'd love to have a discussion with you or talk about some of the points that you liked about the book. What didn't you like about the book? Were there any questions that you guys had, or any ideas you wanted to shed to light as far as this book? Remember, we can do a lot with knowledge, and for you guys to be educated on this part of our history is very important. Regardless if it's relevant to you or not, it is still our past. Have a good day, guys.
Shout out to that brother, man. You know, doing this thing. Oh, Introvert sent you there. Shout out to Introvert, man. That's family right there, man. I be keeping in touch with him, man, and I be watching his videos. He be watching mine. It's good to be networked with brothers who are solid. You know, that's one thing you can't teach. You know, it's either you solid or you not. You know, if I can't recognize you for what you're standing for, it's hard for me to be friendly with you, you know. But Introvert Rockstar, he one of them ones. You can tell how he move, you know. I appreciate it. It's a lot of us out there. Willie D, we out there. It's just we got the guys out there that don't stand like we stand, so it's like, you know, you could get confused. But we gotta highlight more of our stand-up brothers, man, because they out here. It's a lot of them too. Thought he was telling the story. He was just recommending the book. Yeah, man. Appreciate our brother trying to get his coin up, man. But what y'all think about the financial strategy? I was getting into cut out the corner stores. All money in, no money out. What other way? We got to get the snakes out. What y'all saying? No grocery stores. We can't have those stores that's in our neighborhood is going to have to get bought out. We're going to have it. It's against the law to be treasoning our culture. It's been going on for too long. So it's like, we got to stop it. Everybody got to stop making money off the culture from now on. Everybody. I don't care what you're doing, what organization, everything has been infiltrated. So we can't trust nobody until we got to like rebuild it. In my opinion, that's the only way. We got to cut everything off. Go to the corner store and window shop, but don't spend it. Right. We got to go on the strike, man. We got to go on the financial strike. We got to go on the financial strike. Like, look. Sorry, y'all. Like, look, you either going Willie D be low-key throwing shots at black men and perpetuating stereotype. Me and him got into it. Damn. I don't see him doing that, but you know what? We all ain't. I don't want to hold none of my brothers because I see how like they make it so harder for us. Like we got to be picture perfect. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with everything, what all our brothers be saying. But I just know that I can tell when people standing on the culture of their ancestors and they have it in their heart. FBA moving forward, good. The great plan, but we have had possessions before. We have to be able to protect these Black Wall Streets this time, you dig? For real. For real, man. We're gonna have to have a little army. I mean, because how they blew it up. Yeah, I'll say Willie D, Democratic Plantation. Now, if he on that, yeah, like I don't rock with that, but yeah, I need us. I don't want us tied with anything. We can't be tied with nothing. Nothing has worked with our culture since the 60s, since Black Wall Street. Yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that like button for me, Black Boy Wonder. I appreciate you. Brother, that's my brother right there from the sandbox. But yeah, listen. We can't trust nothing that's been established, in my opinion. We got to start everything over from scratch. Weed out all the fraternities and sororities. That's hard too, because it's a lot of them. Shout out to one of my she just became, I seen one of my girl I grew up with, AKA. I'm like, dang. It's a lady called Lala Jenkins, y'all. She be on YouTube. She talk about people give their experience about going into these organizations, the sororities, fraternities, and then what happens and how they don't believe in it. They kicked out of it. It's a lot of people that's exposing this. Black Boule putting in their work overtime. For real. They putting in their work. Yeah, you say he part of in just trying to say. Y'all probably know more than me, man. I just look at his content, but I did see his name on that 501c3, and I was like, dang, I thought Willie D was solid, but they could have put your name on there. I ain't want to just throw it all on it. I wanted to get more research, but some of these guys are kind of crossed the line a little bit. They'll be, they'll do some real stuff, but they'll be backdoor. They'll still play around and tap dance. We don't need no more of that. We need you to be 100. The Black Boule shame black folks to death over. Yeah, they gonna shame us. For real. I want y'all to see this lady channel, what I'm talking about with this Boule. Before we daughter having a sleepover. My best friend love to sing. I told them they can't sing 2 hours. Hold on, let's put this in. I'm finna show y'all this this video so y'all can see, like, this is what goes on in these so rituals exposed.
So it looks like instead of God, the members are pledging their heart, mind, and strength to AKA. So basically to promote AKA's teachings, to obey AKA's laws, and to make AKA supreme in service. So here we see, when I gave the definition of the altar, what I say, a place of worship where sacrifices are offered or incense burned. So essentially members are sacrificing themselves to AKA. Hey, it's your girl Lala Jenkins back with another YouTube video. So in this video, I actually want to talk about how Satan is the founder of Alpha Kappa Alpha. My Lord. So this is actually part 4 of my series entitled Exposing the Divine Nine. And in the previous videos, I actually talked about how Freemasonry is at the foundation of all the divine nines. And also some of the Boule members were also a part of the D9. But when it comes to Alpha Kappa Alpha and Freemasonry, if you look on the shield, you'll actually see the handshake. That's the Masonic handshake. But before we actually get into the video, because it seemed like I'm about to get into it, I actually have a women's ministry and we got merch for sale. We got merch for sale. Yeah. So we actually have a new merchandise collection. It's called Kingdom Over Culture. And we have merchandise for women and for men. Come on, we ain't forget about y'all men. So click the link in the description box to see all of our merch. We got shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got hoodies, we got jackets. We got everything you need to boldly profess Jesus. And so like I said, I am Lala Jenkins and I crossed into Delta Sigma Theta in spring of 2008. And I denounced in fall of 2021. And it wasn't until I denounced that the Holy Spirit started to remind me of all of the rituals and all of the oaths and everything that I said to get into the organization. And God is actually revealing that a lot of people, a lot of his children actually don't remember what we said. We don't remember what we did. And so this is why he has me doing this type of video, exposing all of the rituals behind AKA, behind Delta, behind the whole Divine Nine. And so
So a lot of people don't know like what the Divine Nine is. I knew Roland had one of them on how he, let me put that up for you. I knew Roland had one of them on how he pretended to. Yvonne McGee was, we all know he ain't hang himself. Yeah. So it's just real out here. These groups is real, and this is like gang life. But Roland Martin is in it. I think he's one. Now, when she say Divine Nine, this guy here, let me show y'all him. This is the godfather of really who, like, the godfather of exposing this stuff. Let y'all hear a quick one of his. But Steve Coakley is the
Steve with Mr. Wesley Brown.
Yes, Mr. Brown, my appreciation. As you heard them talk, and you talked earlier about that story in regards to...
I'm going first. I already done.
And it says,
talking
about the creator or spiritualism, in fact, they are the gatekeeper to the evil one. You with me? Let's go back. They're gatekeeping to the evil ones, keeping you from here. Keeping you from here. Gatekeeping to the evil. But it also says that if you figure out the riddle to the Sphinx, then the Sphinx is compelled to destroy itself. If you figure out the riddle to the gatekeeper of the evil, because see what we do here, what my role is, and the Rhodes Rothschild stuff, the Rhodes Scholar stuff, the secret society stuff, is to expose the elements that have remained hidden, which is what the Boule does. You ask the Boule about something, they will not tell you about who it is that's in control of all of the world, but they know. Now, so many to the left, so many to the right, so many to the left, unlock the key to the role of the Boule guarding the evil one. And it says right here, it says the Sphinx is therefore a mystery of nature. I can barely read this part. I'll read it from here. It says here, discovering one who knew the answer to her riddle, the Sphinx cast herself from the cliff, which bordered the road and perished. In other words, if your role is to protect the invisible man, and we make that man visible, your role You with me? You understand? Check. So as we keep penetrating these layers of the opposition, we're rendering their role impotent. Because if they can't keep them secret, then they can't protect them, because now we all know who they are, though they never told us. All right? Yes? Now here comes the key to the riddle. When one was asked, had something to do with the number 9. The key to the riddle, when one is asked, has something to do with the number 9. It says that the mystery creature with the body of the winged lion and the head of the woman, which frequented the highway leading to Thebes. To each who passed her lair, the Sphinx addressed the question, what animal is it that in the morning goes on 4 feet, at noon on 2 feet, and in the evening on 3 feet? 4, 3, and 2. Add up to how many?
Here they go right here, y'all.
Let's count them. A Phi A, 1. Kappa Alpha Psi, 2. Phi Beta Sigma, 3. Sigma, what's this? No. This is Phi Beta Sigma. Oh, no, that's Phi Beta Sigma. This is Omega Psi Phi. Oh, what we got here? Get the camera on the ones, know the answers. All right, let's go back. What's this one? Zeta Phi Beta. Nah.
What y'all gotta understand is these are the ops. Y'all gotta position our mind into thinking into saying that this is the system's gang members that they use to keep us in some type of bondage. So these frats worship Greek gods and goddesses. This is what I'm saying. So when you talk about partnering with your brother, or you talk about, hey man, we trying to do something, how you gonna partner with enemies? How you gonna do something and you got people that's repping this stuff low key, keeping secrets, and you out trying to, do things for your people? For real. You say dangerous topics right here. Yeah, for real. But our ancestors been doing it. Somebody got to do it. I remember you told me, Black Boy, you was like, man, you tough. I got to listen. I got to do it. But I'm planting the seed, so, but these are the ops. Ain't no way around it. We're going to have to call out everybody around us right here and right now before we try to do anything. So when y'all see my page and see me doing my thing, support that, because we're going to have somebody that's going after the enemy, bro, within. If we don't have nobody attacking these people, we ain't going nowhere. Everybody got to know who real and who fake, like who's down for the real cause and who's not. We'll never get anywhere with people that's just playing us, because we got people that's not as sharp. They don't have the, the common sense and it's sharp. So we got to protect them. So yeah, we must honor our ancestors, stay on code. It's very dangerous topics, man. Y'all hit that like button, man, and definitely put me on the algorithm. But it's real though. Everybody know this, but people don't really want to say it, They not saying the stuff that I'm saying right now on YouTube because they feel like, damn, I don't want to say it. Like, I don't really bro, this is what it is. Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to just be able to say, like, look, bro, let's just keep it real with everybody. These little letters and stuff y'all see right now, some of them probably don't even know about things that they doing. It's not everybody. Some people can get in it with good hearts. They don't know. It's just like a gang. Like, it's people get into the gang just to have, you know, brotherly love or like family. You know, you're right, bro. It's time to get on. It's time to show some offense. For real. I'm just saying, people be coming at me, bro, because I'm calling these people out. Hey, bro, you got this divisive. I'm like, bro, I'd rather get these people out the way so we can move forward, so everybody know, we can see clear, instead of trying to shoot at an invincible enemy, bro. This is the ground level. This is the front line. These are the pawns right here. Like, what we gonna do? We got to have a dialogue or a conversation with them. What they gonna tell us? Like, what makes us different from them? They don't even look at us the same. Right, telling the truth, they will get hurt. Right. They in these secret societies, they ain't, I mean, I don't know if it's like they don't know something but they don't really be saying what Steve Coakley, Steve Darby, some of the people that were the leaders in this, talking about these people. We don't see people doing that. Malcolm X was one. It's a lot of people that was like, yo, they're using people against us. They're using our own people against us. And y'all around here talking about black on black violence. That's why they're using our people against us. So what are we supposed to do? That's what we have to come up with. Like, what's the best thing that we could do? Say right, telling the truth will get you hurt. They don't want it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, he said it's time to get on off defense and get on offense. Yeah, man. Cause they full court pressing us right now, and we just sitting on the bench. But that's what we got to do, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I don't know if anything. Ben Crump is one of the traders, man. Everybody, I'm telling you, bro. It's like, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I will say it ain't looking right for the whole system. We just need to not trust nobody. You got to be certified. You got to be registered. We got to know, you know, we can't trust nothing. And we can't spend no money outside of nothing that's certified from the FBA lineage. This is a code system too. That is how the color bag is tested. Color bag test started. Yeah. Yeah, Ben Crump ain't right. Yeah, Kamala is an AKA. Yeah, man, I could show y'all a picture of Fannie Willis is one too. That's why she went out that's how they was able to, you know, send that shot at Trump, Fannie Willis and Kamala Harris. And they want to act like they don't even know each other, like they don't have any like they don't have any dealings or anything, but we know for sure. Let y'all see this. Check this out. Check this out. Look at. No, wrong one. Look at this. And it's so deep, man. I had us listening to Lady Boulay thinking she was solid. But Snoop Dogg asses out. They all in high places. I'm telling you, those are the people that's in high places, guys. So it's like, Never defeated, facts. Yeah, giving people this work. Appreciate you, man. Status Boom, you always supporting the boy. I'm gonna start calling myself the boy, sounding like Drake. But you put Kamala Harris, aka is a part of the Divine Nine, and we still defeated her. Yeah, man. Part of the Divine Nine, so yeah, that's the biggest key. Keep us beefing with each other. That's why in the streets you see us, they got us shooting and killing each other, and they taking us to jail. They're getting profit off of our destruction. And that's treason, bro. You can't do that. They make it look like they're not doing that, though. That's the name of the game, to make it look like they got no parts of this. Like we just out here wild, looking crazy. Can't unite, but everybody else can unite. But we got the CIA, the FBI all in our business, and but we got all of these black, leaders and black people in high places. It's like, what's going on? That ain't making no sense. Got all of this technology. But yeah, man. So that's the case, man. We finna come up with some principles and some strategies that we trying to kick out to the communities. Like all money in, no money out. As much as not out as possible. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn if it costs you more money. Like we ain't even. But man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in with me. I like what y'all gave me on the topics of the Sambos, man. I'm gonna do a video on that. I got the ladies too coming up, man. A lot of ladies been telling me we need to cancel Cardi B, Sexy Red. I got them coming up. We have to call out everything first and let everybody know what's the real and what is the phony. So we know, like, we ain't doing it. Great chat. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody who called in, everybody who contributed to this. For real, man. I appreciate y'all support, bro. Y'all don't know. Y'all give me the support to keep pushing. So we're going to keep growing on this. We're going live tomorrow. We're going to go live on Monday. The big one is on Monday with Trey Jackson. Going to be talking a lot of good stuff, like how we're going to put plays together. But listen, the revolution will not be televised. So we will be having a group. I'm going to probably announce it on Monday that we're going to have that's going to be private. I want everybody to join us, join a group so we can all stick together and have unity and make moves together. Because I want to have something where I'm speaking to everybody like once a week. We speaking to each other, but it's not for everybody to hear. And anybody can't just tap in, because I'm getting a lot of the haters tapping in that we already know how this is. We already know how this goes. So y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in with me to know what's going on and spread the positivity that we need to unite. We need to stick together, and all money in, no money out. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. He said, man, I'm going to stay locked in with you, bro. Yeah, for real, man. I appreciate y'all too. And you did anyone saw Cardi B so-called freestyle on X talking about the hip-hop culture started in the Bronx? Nah, we're going to have to check her about that. That's good ammunition to check her, though. For real, man. I appreciate everybody locking in with me. Listen, let's start spending some money with FBAs, and let's start pushing for coming together, uniting, and doing what we got to do to be better versions of our ancestors, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.